Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Rex here, and today we're continuing on with part 3 of my challenge, which is we're trying to beat every main campaign of every Kingdom Rush game with only 100 towers. So yeah, let's jump in and see how well we can perform in Origins. But before we begin, let's explain the rules of the challenge real quick if you missed any of the other parts. So here they are. Rule number 1, we're beating the main campaign, and we're beating only the campaign stage. Rule number 2, we're playing on the highest difficulty, which is usually veteran, but on the Steam version there's impossible mode, which we're gonna be doing, and yeah. Rule number 3, no flying heroes. Basically, Faustus, Wilbur, and Phoenix are banned. I was thinking about banning Durax as well because he's kind of OP, but he was kind of necessary for one level, and you'll see why later on. And as far as the bonus towers are considered, if I have a tower that's pre-placed and I'm able to sell it, if I sell it, it will not go to the counter. However, if I use it, I will add it. However, if I can't sell it, like for example the Awak Warriors over there and the Remedies on the last level, these guys cannot be sold, so I will not be adding them to the counter. So yeah, with that confession out of the way, let's jump right into it and see how well we can do. Yeah, we're already having an issue. We can't use anything, whoa. So yeah, we lost 3 lives there. I couldn't do anything, the game just doesn't allow me. It says build here. Build here, come on, use your tower, but I can't because, you know, we're trying to save up towers. So yeah, I mean, the first level is easy, overall. Sure, we lost 3 lives, but there was nothing I can do, like no lighting, no reinforcements, no hero, none. No sort of defense was available other than towers, but you already know. So yeah, unfortunately 2 stars. This one we're just cruising along, NOL, easy. With Lilith, I mean, yeah, Lilith is a little bit of a questionable choice. And you have to get used to it because I freaking love Lilith. I mean, alright then. The main issue that most people have with Lilith is not really her stats. I mean, sure, can she be better? Yes, for sure. But she's decent, I suppose. The main issue is definitely the RNG. And, you know, like half of her abilities have some sort of RNG element to them. The only one that I don't really like is the resurrection. Like, come on. Do you think it's gonna come in handy? Because for the most part it never did. At least for me, who knows. Maybe someone with insane luck will have better resurrection chance, who knows. And now for this one is a little bit iffy. As you can see, we're using Veznan. And he's kind of a, you know, necessary in my opinion because of his instant teleportation. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just use Bravebark? He can also teleport. Well, yeah, but we also have the flying enemies. We have the Pertians, which I've been calling Pentians for whatever reason. Like, for some reason I was just calling them Pentians. I don't know. I guess I just never bothered to read the name, I suppose. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Now, the main issue, however, is not them. Sure, they are kind of a pain in the butt, but the hyenas are even worse. I mean, on impossible mode they have like 45 health, which is, you know, very minimum, but still, they're fast and they can't be stalled, so this is kind of a problem when it comes down to not using any towers. And here I end up messing up the demon a little bit. I should have used them a little bit more wisely, but whatever. We still beat the level NOL, and that's what matters. However, it starts to go downhill after this one. This one was kind of a iffy one as far as difficulty goes. Now, this tower technically I can't sell it. The Awaks or Awak Warriors, whatever you want to pronounce them. And yeah, they're kind of helpful. Were they necessary? Probably yes, but I don't know. I guess depends on what hero you're using. With Veznan it works out pretty well because, you know, they provide us with some stalling power, even though it's not a lot. They have like 100 health and no armor, so they're really squishy. But that doesn't mean that they're, you know, super useless or anything. they're kind of just there. But they also help out a lot against the flying enemies, so yay. Sure, I didn't beat it NOL, whatever. It is what it is. 16 hearts is 16. It's not too bad. However, the next level was really rough, as you can see here. Now, I'm not gonna show any fails because, you know, I don't want my video to be way too long. But basically, it took me about 3 hours maybe to beat, and for the half of it, I was trying to beat it with no towers. And let me tell you, it's ridiculous. And I know I left a lot of the hyenas leak, but I just had to. I wanted to use to protect the lightning, and I guess it was kind of needed. But yeah, I was trying it for a really long time, and I was kind of about to give up. And I went on Discord and I chatted with some of my friends, or my fans, I suppose. And one of them took it upon himself to just try it out and see what happens. And he gave me some ideas, he gave me some tips, and thank you, man. Thank you, boy, for helping me out. Your support is very appreciated. Because yeah, I mean, I was going to descend into madness if I was trying to beat it with without towers. Because let me tell you, this level without towers on impossible is literally impossible. You wanna try it? Well, go ahead and try it for yourself. This one, however, was I don't want to say atrocious, but at the same time it kind of was. I mean, as you can see, a lot of enemies are about to start leaking, and it could have easily been prevented if I timed my abilities a little bit better, but for some reason on this level, when like I'm just not good at it. I don't know what happens. It just whatever. Let's just get on with it. Wave 14, we're gonna beat it. I mean, look at this. It is supposed to be difficult. I'm saying that while having 11 hearts. And they're about to drop significantly because this level is pretty tough when you're trying to limit it to use the least amount of towers. I mean, look at that. With 2 towers. And I know I'm using arcane archers, but they're just... I find out that they were a little bit better than the wild mages. Hence why I'm using them. And yeah, here we go. Here he is, the first boss. Kakaina is coming for us. And this guy is pretty tough. Like, look at that, we're literally using only Lilith. Jesus, I hate this boss already. And look at that, he's halfway through the map and his health is going down pretty slowly. That's not good. That's a really bad sign. And would you look at that Lilith dice? Oh no. Oh no. No. Holy crap, we actually stalled him. Jesus Christ, man, look at that. He's literally inside the building, but he's gonna go down. Holy moly. Well, that was really close now, wasn't it? So yeah, after this phenomenal quote-unquote attempt, let's see the next level. The next level is honestly kinda meh. I mean, look at that, one arcane druid. Sure, Razarax. Why Razarax? Like, couldn't you use someone else? Well, yeah, I could have used like Durax for a lot of true damage and stalling power, and for the amazing... it wasn't called Crystallites, it was something with ice. The special ability, oh yeah, something about sapphires. I'm really bad at remembering abilities, okay? So yeah, give me a pass on that one. Sorry for not remembering his proper name of the ability. And yeah, I mean, could have used like Prince Dinos, just not even ironically. His stalling power could have been actually pretty helpful, but Razarax, I find him to be a little bit better. Sure, it wasn't perfect, 12 hearts, it's not atrocious after all. Could have done it a little bit better here because, you know, I tapped my lighting a little bit poorly. I could have used it a little bit later, you know, to catch the other hop tiles because they're kind of a pain in the butt, because on impossible mode they went from medium to high armor, which is not pleasant to deal with. This one, however, was pretty easy for the most part. You may be thinking that the gloomies are gonna be awful and they're gonna devastate us. But no, you just need to use the fume shroom thingamabob over there and just poison them at the right time. However, the Bender Snatches, they're a different story because look at that. On impossible mode, 4500 health, yikers. That's a crap ton of health, indeed it is. And when you don't have insta-kills to deal with them, well, it's about to go down, unfortunately. However, until wave 15 I did a pretty good job. I'm impressed that these two towers work really well together. Apparently, Arc Druid and Force Keepers are not too bad of a combo. I mean, sure, the bears, I don't hate them, but I find them to be kind of underwhelming in some situations. Like, you're spending 250 gold per bear, and each bear has like 250 health and low armor. Sure, the damage is pretty high, 40 to 80 damage. Oh no, it wasn't. It was 20 to 40. Damn it, my bad. I mean, the damage is kind of alright, but I don't know. I find them to be kind of meh. And yeah, here unfortunately I wasn't able to stop the Bandersnatches. They're just too strong. They go through. However, at least I was able to kill one of them, so that's at least something. And now for this one, again, huge shout out to my friends on Discord. They helped me out a lot on this level, and these two towers apparently work out pretty well together. Again, Blade Singers. Honestly, Archdruid, I pay a lot more respect to this tower after this challenge because I've been using him for quite a few levels, and he's been doing a pretty good job. I mean, I don't know if he's like the best, the best like the superior artillery, but he is really good. The bears are, you know, kind of okay. I don't find them to be like overpowerful or anything, but they're pretty decent. And the Sylvan Curse, that's one of the reasons why I really love this tower. If you don't know what it does, it affects an enemy, and every time he receives damage, there will be one of those green lightning bolts, and they're gonna affect nearby enemies. And I think it deals 100% of the damage when it's maxed out. I'm not sure if it's true damage or anything, I'm not quite sure. But if it is true damage, yay, that's a pretty interesting ability. I mean, it costs 750 gold total to upgrade it to the max tier, so it better does true damage. I don't know, if one of you who is more educated on the games, you can tell me, you can comment down below. And yeah, unfortunately here in the end we end up messing it up royally, you know, we lost quite a lot of lives there. Down to 8, yikers. Speaking of yikers, holy crap, this Forsaken Never Wonder. Yeah, that's the name of the level, Never Wonder. I memorized pretty much everything about this level. You can ask me right now anything, and I'll answer it for you, because holy crap, I've been playing this level for so many hours, and my sanity is going down quite fast, because this level with 2 towers is a pain in the ass, to be honest. Like, on impossible mode, this is just ridiculous. And usually I just die here, between wave 14 and 15, or more accurately towards the end of wave 14. And I barely make it into wave 15 and then I just die straight after. And as you can see, my sanity is going down. I'm using freaking Blade Singers for mushrooms. Holy crap. Looking at it now, it looks awful. And indeed it is. However, it's not impossible, to say the least. It is very doable. However, it takes quite a lot of timing. You need to be really careful. The main issue is definitely the fungal breeders. And if you're wondering what they do, well, they can upgrade the mushrooms. There's boom shrooms, there's munch shrooms, and then there's the fungal breeder, the big guy over there. And if you leave him to upgrade enough boom shrooms into munch shrooms, your artillery gets overwhelmed and you just die. Because you don't have a lot of stalling power, and you can't really stall them because they explode on that, so yeah. I mean, usually this level is really easy if you're doing it with normal strategy, but try 2 towers, man. It's another story. You definitely pay a lot more respect towards this level. But the only thing that I started learning about is that this level gives me a massive migraine, but in the end I beat it somehow. Wowzers. But it was just... that wasn't it, man. That wasn't the end, unfortunately. Here we have a lot more. They come back for revenge. They overwhelm me and die. Yeah, that was pretty bad. They took their revenge again. And now I get to the boss, but as you can see, she's really not good. She's almost there, but she gets through. Oh my god. I wasted so much time on this boss. I think it took me approximately 2 hours or so to beat it. It's basically use Forest Keepers. Forest Keepers OP. True damage, regeneration left and right, and they have this Thorny Vine ability where they slow down enemies and do some damage, which is pretty nice, especially against big crowds. And you know, use one set of Blade Singers, you know, just for the stalling power. I mean, Braveheart, was it the best option? Probably not. I mean, the thing is that he's really tanky, 600 health and medium armor and crazy regeneration ability. I thought that he will be the best option, and he kind of was. I was trying it with Rexon and Zin, but I just couldn't quite pull it off with them. So here we go again. Here we go with Militia. As you can see, oh, well, Braver died. That was kind of bad. Alright, then let's see what happens here. The main issue is that she is really close, like look at that. She's itching closer and closer. And the lighting is about to reach, is charging up, and she's already at her last phase. But however, I messed it up. Oh no. Alright then, well, we have to focus on the boss. Everybody else, go through. But the boss, nah. Get over here. Oh my god, if the lighting came up back 2 seconds later, I will be dead. Thank Daddy Zeus for saving me. Holy crap. Alright, and this boss was pretty tough to say the least. Now let's jump into this one. This one was kind of easy. Sure, the last wave kind of screwed me over a bit because I wasn't prepared, but you know, when you're doing it with 2 towers, it's a little bit rough. Just a little bit. And keep in mind, impossible mode, so everything has more health, some enemies have more damage, and quite a few, and I don't know how many of them actually do it, but some of them have higher armor ratings. I know for sure that the Twilight Harassers, I was about to say Elite Harassers again, damn it. The Twilight Harassers, they definitely have improved their armor from low to medium, which is a pretty big difference. And especially the Avengers, I hate the Avengers. They're hard enough on Veteran mode, and on Impossible mode they have 200 extra health points, I think, and their damage is skyrocketing. Like, they deal like 100 to 125 damage. Like, what? How am I supposed to stall this guy? Let me tell you, it's really difficult. And yeah, the Golem, I don't remember his exact amount of health, but it's a lot. His armor is still the same though. I'm not sure about the damage, I'm pretty sure he just gains more health. And yeah, after some waiting and patience with Lilith, we take him down. Now for this one was pretty spectacular because I've been trying this level for quite a long time, to say the least. This level is rough, like straight up rough. And I know what you're thinking. Well, didn't the real Morgan do it? And yeah, he did it with Faustus. However, we're not using Faustus, he's not allowed. And this is impossible mode, so it's harder, technically. But the key to beating this is using Birisat. Birisat is your best friend in this level, along with Ashbite. If you don't use these 2 dragons, you're pretty doomed. Like, sure, Ashbite, he does a really good amount of damage, but I was about to say Faustus, damn it. Why am I messing up their names so much? Birisat, he is pretty much the main source of damage as far as big groups are considered. And here you're gonna see how efficient he is, because Wave 13 is approaching, and Wave 13 has a lot of swarms of those guys, Cloud Stalkers, which are pretty problematic, because, you know, they are really fast, and on top of that we don't have a lot of stalling power, even though we're using Durax up in here. And yeah, we're doing okay, you know, Birisat just decimates them. All you need to do is just stall them for a moment, and that's about it. You just need to stall them until Birisat comes down and conflagrates them, because, you know, his ability is called conflagration. And yeah, wave 14, we have 8 Avengers on the top. Easy, you just have to group them up, use the lightning, and you should be Gucci. However, the last wave is a little bit tougher in a way, but not by all that much. If you know what you're doing, it should be pretty easy, yeah. Here we have this guy, the Heretic. He just goes down incredibly quickly. Whoa, what a disappointment. Here we have the Golem. He's going down a little bit slower, but you know, with Durax dealing true damage, we're just gonna take him down easily. It took me about 3 hours, but hey, I was able to complete it with no towers. I'm proud. And now for this one. This was actually surprisingly a lot easier than I thought. And you may be thinking, well, how long did it took you? Well, that was no joke, my first attempt. Yes, the first attempt. And sure, I lost 1 life, I think, but whatever. 1 life, who cares? 1 life doesn't make all that much of a difference. And yeah, as far as this level goes, it's not too difficult, as long as you find the right combo, which apparently for this case is Weirdwood and Blade Singers. Yeah, Blade Slingers. Blade Singers, goddammit. Alright then, sorry if I repeat myself over and over again, but it's late at night and my brain is just not functioning all that much. I've been working on this video for quite a long time, by the way. It's just I had a lot of stuff to do. I've been having to deal with school. I've been having to deal with some documents for my driving license, and I've also had some personal issues that I needed to do with my family. So yeah, I've been pretty busy this week, to say the least. So I didn't have much time to touch on this challenge, and basically I'm recording this pretty much late at night. As I said, late at night. It's like, let me just check it out. About 1 in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty late, but whatever. It is what it is. As I said, I'm trying to stay true to my schedule, which is upload on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I'm delivering it. Sure, I might be tired, but it's better than just popping up text or something. I freaking hate this. Like, I don't understand why people do it. Like, unless you don't speak English, then okay, sure, I can understand, but look at me. Do you think I mean, sure, I can understand English very well, but when it comes down to talking English, yeah, like, speaking it, I'm not really precise at it. Sometimes I just mess up my words, sometimes I repeat myself, but whatever. I prefer that over text. What, you want me to pop in text here, and everywhere? Like, that's not fun for me. That's not entertaining video. I prefer verbal commentary over non-verbal commentary. At least that's me. I mean, some people prefer doing scripts and all, but nah, I don't like scripts, man. I don't like just sitting here in my comfy chair, just looking at a script and being like, alright, and now this part was pretty easy, and now we have the Avenger, and then this happens, and then this happens. Like, nah. I prefer doing it raw. No retakes, no nothing, just straight into it. And by the time we're talking, it's done. Well, that was easy level. And now for the last one. For this one is actually kind of an easy one, in a way. Yeah, believe it or not, the last level is easy. Sure, it still requires micro, duh, but it's not as hard as some of the previous ones, especially Never Wonder. Oh my god, I still have a migraine from this level. It was a nightmare. I could have asked my friends to try it out, but nah, I don't wanna give them to punish them with this horror, which is this level, because it is really, really ridiculous. And yeah, I know, you Lilith again. You're probably thinking, but bruh, why don't you use someone better? Where's Jurax? Where's the big guy? Where's Brave Rourke? Well, we don't need them, because Lilith is my favorite. I really like her, and you see why. I just get really lucky with her for some reason. Like, I've used her for a long time. I think back in the day, you know, 2014 or so, when the game came out. Well, not really. Lilith came out much later. So it was maybe like 2015, but I don't remember the correct date. And yeah, ever since she came out, she was one of my favorites, and I used her for pretty much almost any level. And yeah, there we go. Here they are, the Spider Goddess. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Spider Lady. Let's see what you got. So far, pretty easy. Oh wait, you actually went my tower at the perfect time. Well, you're actually clever there. Clever girl. You make me lost quite a few lives there. Nice job. I appreciate when a boss is smart. So yeah, second phase already? Alright then. Maybe you're not all that bad. I mean, you just need to do the good old pop and weave with Lilith and you should be fine. Like, look at that. Here she is, the last phase. Will we take her down, or will the spiders overwhelm us? Well, judging by the looks of it, you can already tell. 3, 2, 1. Destroyed! Nice. So, it was pretty good attempt, I suppose. 24 towers, that's not bad at all. I'm honestly impressed that I was able to beat the game with such limited towers. However, vengeance is on the horizon, and I'm not looking forward to it, because holy crap, this is gonna be ridiculous, and yeah, it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be tough, let's just say that. Whew, so yeah guys, well, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And also I apologize if I sound a little tired today, but as I said, it's 1 AM and I just wanna go to bed. after my smoke break, of course. So yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.